Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. Today I want to work in my art journal, and I got this digi paper from my friend. She printed it out for me, so that's what I want to work with. And I have to look for a space inside my journal because I left spaces in between, so bear with me. Let me see. Okay, this is an extension. Nee. It's too small, except if I want to. Nee. I want a double page. Okay. Almost, I think. What do I want with? Because I made some flips and flaps in between, so I'm just checking. Need to do a little bit in the back. So that I can work to the middle, I think. Yes, I need to put something under here. It's too high. Maybe another art journal that is flat. This one works. Okay, so I'm gonna cut off the edge. Not really particular with the sides because it's just pinkish purplish that is there. Oh, one more side. Straight cut. And it's off. Now, I think I want her up. It's gonna be like this. It's also possible then like a text here, or do I want her in the middle? No, I think here then I can finish the sweater and the hair and then do something here. So I don't need to, but here I'm gonna tear here so that my edge on the outside will be a little bit softer. and then also a little bit from under, not much, just a little bit, so that that I can blend more in, and the paper edges are not rough. Okay, I'm gonna glue this in with my glue stick. Oh, it's drying out because of the heat. Not good. Oh. Just stay up so that, because the glue is going here, and I want to make sure that the edges are well glued. Okay. So I'm going to glue. Let me turn it around so I see it a little bit better. So this is glued in well, already looking pretty, and I have an idea, of course, a little bit of what I want, because this is glasses, so I might make it like that also, that is shiny, and I will do that last. So but first I want gesso clear. Let me see, white clear, yeah. I'm gonna gesso over the paper, because she told me it's not inkjet print that she used. She just used a normal printer, so that means that my ink from the paper will move if it gets wet. So I want to go over it quickly. So that you can see it's coming off. So move quickly so that you can see. Let me move here a little bit quicker, and so that we don't see the stripes. Okay, so I've sealed this in, and as you can see, also moved some of the ink that was on top. That is what you get if you don't have an inkjet printer. But that doesn't matter, because we can still work with it. Zo, draai het. Clear gesso, so it's going to be clear. This one I can still work with it, so I don't worry about it. Same thing here. It's giving me the extra that we can use later to create. It's not always everything has to be perfect. Let me see if it's dry. Because I want it really dry so I can work on top of it. Yeah. So it's dried. So you can see now that the ink that came off with me not being quick enough, but yeah, I don't care because I can work with it. It doesn't have to be perfect like I said it before. I just want it to work for me. So I'm taking a water soluble aquarelle, and this is from Koinor. It's a Progresso, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have something like a body here, so that I know I don't put the pink here. And then I want, of course, a little bit of the pinky purple. So I can and will, I think this is shimmer, yeah, taking out a little bit. And also my high flow purple. Where is my high flow? This one from Golden. I want a little bit of different colors in there, and I'm gonna brighten this up with the neon. So this is hair. This is a little bit more for later. So let me just, I know the color is not the same, don't worry, I don't, so you don't have to. Let me see, let me take, so I'm also going a little bit into between the hair. Hair. I want to touch the face, but the hair is coming through, so I can still move that. Really, what if I'm coming in between? A little bit softer to the side because the colors are gonna pop. And I was just thinking. So again, I'm going over the hair, but not the face. Blend it out to the side. Hair and pieces. Okay. Better. That's why it's translucent. This is also neon. And you see, I don't really care if it's neat or not. I'm just using it on a dry brush, so I'm not adding anything of water, and I'm just playing. You can see the strokes. I don't mind also because this is neon. I can go over it. I just want like a rough background. A little bit of darker pink. Also put it here in. It's very hot here in the Netherlands now, so as you can see, even my high flow is drying very quickly, so I have to move fast. So we are using a lot of pink today. Okay, so going from dark to light with all the different colors, and let me just take off all the paint. otherwise it will just dry out and then you can't use it anymore. So a very messy background with different pink purple colors. Close everything. Keep them here because if I need them again then I can reuse them. So I was checking some of the paints for here, and I don't really have a suitable color. The closest one of the light blue is this one, and the dark color I'm taking a navy blue. It's still closed, so let's open it. That's supposed to be something where I can pull. Don't see it. I'm gonna do it like this down. Yeah. So the paint is really drying very fast. I want a nice layer so that you can really see the blue going through, no strikes. I want the sweater a little bit neater than the pink layer, so trying my best now because of the heat, and of course I'm having my airco blowing on top of it, so that combination makes it that it dries very fast. Taking it here and here, making it a little bit lighter of paint there so that I can still, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but here I can, that the light blue is still coming through. So this part, let me just yeah. A little bit more because other places it's a little bit darker. There's a drip there, so I'm going to extend it a little bit. Okay. So happy with this. As it is supposed to be. Let me see if I can still need a little bit of the paint to make it around here. Yeah. Okay, happy with the result. So this is from Deco Art, navy blue. Dit is Calypso from Dilutions. And I'm gonna just make the strikes that was there before. I'm not cleaning my brush. I just want to, like it was there before, go around. This is a translucent paint, so it's not going to pop as much, but it's giving me somehow what I want. And I am happy with the result. So only making stripes like this, nothing else, so it fits in with the rest. Let it dry it. Yeah, when it dries it's giving me what I want, so I'm happy with that. The hair, so extending it from here, and I'm going over, just making streaks. So I think I'm gonna do that with a different paint, and I still want to extend all these streaks here. Let me first this is a Pentel brush, it's water soluble, and I'm doing messy. As you can see, and then I'm wiping it with my finger. My finger is just dry, and my surface is also dry, as you see. So I'm gonna concentrate with the neon on these places. And I'm going to highlight it. I'm going in with this color first, because if I want to use another color around it later, I can. But I just want to pop, to take a smaller, and I'm gonna wet it. Oh, fell down. Sorry. So I'm gonna pop, make it pop. Let me say it like that. And then I think that I've done enough here. The glasses I'm gonna do later with glossy accent, so it can dry well. So I want to, oh, I forgot to pop something on the side. Hold on. Checking it now. See? This one and this one. Make one here then. So that we have the little pops of the blue and the pink. And then with black, when it's dried, I'll go around it. So let these ones go back into the water. Concentrating now, because it's all the way dried, on what I want to do. I saw there's a pad tape that I wanted to use here and there, so think I will do that first, because then I can just sew over it, and then I can also paint over it if I want to. So okay, I need to make little cuts so I can tear it. It's not tearing like that. So instead of stamping, now I'm using my pad tape, sticker tape, however you want to call it. One piece. Where is the quote? So, oh. something like this. Okay, I'm happy with that, so taking this part off and it doesn't stay, so I put a little bit of painter's tape to hold it, otherwise it's all over the place and just taking space. So my gesso, the clear one that I used before, yeah, take my I want to make sure that I cover the tape with it, not too much, just a thin layer, but then one, the shininess goes off, and secondly I can paint over the pad tape. Use everything a little bit, yeah. So now that has been done, it doesn't feel, oh, I forgot one. So okay. So there's some yeah, little quotes and some stripes. They're in black and in gray. So now what do I want? Making this a little bit less visible by wetting my finger and making it disappear more to the background. And now I want something like I was thinking to use black. And just black gesso. Don't need much. Keeping it straight, and just a little here and there, just scrape off what you have, because see, it will go through there also. think that's enough. That needs to dry also. A little bit of stamping doesn't do any harm to nobody. Let me see. I'm going to take some of the grungy ones. Maybe. Because it has round in it. So I think I'm gonna do this one. I already cut this part off. I think I'm gonna cut this part off also because I want to use it separately. And if I want one big part, then I can always put it on a block all together, but for now I just want this part. I'm gonna use black. I'm gonna use a block so I know it's not going to stamp all of it. First time I'm using this part, so I have to really ink it well. Let me see what it is going to do. I think it's going to be light, yeah, and almost not seeable. If I use my other part, let me see if it's more juicy. I hope it is more juicy. Let me match it a little bit, not much, but I have to match it a bit. So see. Little bit better. If I do one, should I put black paint on it? Is also possible, but then it's very black in it. So hoping take it a little bit even less. So back to the other one again. I need to re-ink them. And a stamping tool would have helped me a lot with this one, but the book doesn't fit in, of course. So let's just hope, yeah, seeing it better now. It doesn't need to be full in my face. Little part. On this side. Happy with this. The big stamping can go. Maybe. I love these grungy stamps because you can use them the way you want to use them in almost every project, whether it's vintage or like I'm doing now. I love them a lot. Hop. Yeah. Happy. So I think that I can use a text there. Look at my hands. So I'm happy with this result. Even the blue came out fine. I love the lips. Now I wanted to use a little bit pink for the face. I'm leaving all these stripes because I like them, but to emphasize, and I hope I'm not, yeah I am, I'm sorry, I pushed the camera. Just see which one I need. I wanted to emphasize a little bit more. These are pentel brushes, water based, and because I used gesso, I can use it easily over. I want to emphasize a little bit the blue that is in here. I don't know if it will take it here. I don't think, because it's light blue, but well, keeps me busy, right? Keeps me over the street. So this is the neck, putting in a little bit more of the pink. And if you wipe it out immediately, you can see I'm just bringing up the color a little bit more, which I love. Leuk. Okay. The black is also coming along with it. Let me, though this is a happy accident, but because the gesso on my finger is getting wet, is coming off. So just take off as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah, that will do. My pink. Yeah, it is. Making sure that I'm leaving the stripes. Okay, then I need, I think it's that one, but, or is it this one? Yeah. You can see it's bringing up the color. Okay, so I'm happy with this part. Now I'm gonna use my glossy accent, of course, stock after. Net. So I'm going over it, and it's a big surface here, so I have to make sure that I touch everything, and if I see any bubbles then I have to take them away. I will go in with the pokey thing later, because if you don't, when it dries up, you will see the air bubbles inside. So you have to pop them. And this one is going to the side, as you can see. So I'm taking off a little bit and putting my book not too high, because otherwise the other side will drop down. But Okay, I'm gonna dry a little bit on top because this one have a whole lot of bubbles that and I'm taking out the biggest ones. I really need to do that one fast before everything because my layer is getting thinner. Okay. So I'm just drying on top so that it will stay. It has to stay overnight before it's really dried. And it's gonna turn up clear, of course. You can see it move a little bit now from the side to the middle. But for me it's just if I can dry the outer layer like I did just now and it's not going further anymore, then it will just stay. Let me see. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it alone now. I'm so sorry, but as you saw, the back of my camera because of the heat came off and went in front of my camera, so it didn't film anymore, but you didn't miss much. As you can see, I added text and from a sticker book from Art by Marlene, and all I did with the Polska is make a border around it. And that is all I really did, and the highlights in the hair. The glossy accents from the glasses still have to dry. It's not all the way dry, of course, but with this weather is gonna be okay. So this is another page in my art journal. I hoped you liked it. If so, please like, subscribe and share, and hopefully I will see you back next time with another video. Bye.